What up, baby?
Lightning, thunder, it's the Storm Warning Show on the come up with Big Groov and Ablakk too. Have your popcorn ready when you come through. We talking hurricanes and how they making moves with pick six to the houses and big hits like ooh. Next man step up, and that's the motto. We building up a dynasty today for tomorrow. BCS wins in them poll rankings again. If you ain't heard about the U, then homie, where you been? It gotta be something in the water, cause when it come to them trenches, you know the Canes is digging harder. If the legacy don't kill them, then the speed will. When you see that you on your schedule, just know that ain't gonna be no cheap thrill. Leave it all on the field. Been doing that for years. Play the game like how you practice, that's what it is. Canes causing havoc on the field. Hit the op so hard that they gon' have to go back and game plan and run drill. The game on the line on fourth, we gon' go. And keep on coming up like the Storm Warning Show. Yeah.
What's up, good people? Yes, sir. It's your boy Big Groov in this thing. What's up, my boy? Black.
Oh shit, my bad. I'm chilling. I was reading this email, man. I'm zoned down. My bad. I'm chilling, baby. Storm Warning back in the building.
My boy was zoomed in, man. We didn't get to shoot last week, man. We wanted to let some stuff cool over far as with the big loss and stuff, but you already know we're gonna tap in on it. You know what I'm saying? Because I was on 10 last week with that loss to Middle Tennessee State. I mean, well, a couple of weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to touch on that a little bit, and then we're going to get into the preview with, UNC, a must-win in my eyes. I didn't get to rap with you. I didn't rap with you none last week about the loss. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
the
man.
Middle Tennessee State, man. So,
Yeah, man, bad loss. Look, bad loss, man. Like, yo, like cats got to realize, like, yo, you can't just roll out of bed and think you're going to go out there and beat an opponent. You know what I'm saying? It was bad all from everything. Special teams, offense, defense, everything. It was just bad, yo. It was bad. Execution was bad. It was just bad. It was bad. Like I spoke about it a couple weeks ago. It just wasn't a good look. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a good look. It just seems like something was off. Like we ran a different, I know we ran a different offensive scheme, like blocking scheme. I'm like, why? Like, why switch up? Why go from like what you were doing the first two games when the running game was very successful to switch up to whatever they were doing in that game, and the running game was like non-existent, bro, like non-existent. But
so who do you blame it? So who do you blame that loss on? Because I know from from past.
I blame it on everybody. I blame it on the players. I put the blame on the players. I put the blame on the coaching. You know what I'm saying? I put it on everybody.
I do think it's a combination of. I do think it's a combination of both.
Right.
Because but I thought, me personally, I thought the coaches a little bit more in this sense, because it's like, okay, we didn't do ourselves any favors and adjust. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't see any type of adjustments on either side of the ball. You feel what I'm saying? And me and you was begging for Coach Steele. I'm a huge coach, Coach Steele fan. And I was very disappointed in how the defense looked. You feel what I'm saying? And especially with Gaddis, like, it's like, bro, you ain't gonna make no adjustments. You see the man struggling. Why aren't you throwing some short intermediate passes to get him going? Why, you know what I'm saying? Get him going. Mm-hmm. You're an offensive coordinator. You just won, the Bros Award and all. Well, okay, dial something up. You got to know how to get your guy going. You know what I'm saying? And I also blame that on. I also fault punts on that as well. It's kind of like, bro, y'all got to communicate and you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, my guy ain't in rhythm. All right, coach, let's dial up some shit to get him going. Some quick screens. Like I was on 26 degrees with. Early last week, and I had stated we haven't seen a screen pass all year. Have you seen a screen pass in a running back?
No, I haven't.
You feel what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you see what Middle Tennessee State is trying to do. They're just going man to man, and they applying pressure. Throw some running back screen behind them. You feel what I'm saying?
Even some quick passes, like you get it, and throw it and get it to the receiver and let him do what he got to do. But
exactly, bro, and that's why I was so frustrated, and you can sense that on the players as well. Like they were frustrated. But but also, like I always said, players got to play coach's coach. You feel what I'm saying? And I do think they overlooked those guys. But with that being said, that's still on the coach to have them guys mentally focused. You know what I'm saying? To not saying that he has to hype them up to play. A coach should never have to hype a player up to play this great game of football. You feel what I'm saying? But he can make sure you guys are focused and not taking it lighter. And I'm pretty sure that it was some habits, there was some shit shown in practice to let you know that these guys are not focused and they overlooking that target right now. You feel what I'm saying? But I fought the entire staff for that, from the GAs to the OC and DC and Mario. You know what I'm saying? And the analysts. You got too many great coaches on that staff to let that happen. You feel what I'm saying? So, but yeah, but how do you feel like they bounced back this week from a formidable opponent that's playing really good football? You know what I'm saying? As far as
I mean, I think they bounced back very well, and North Carolina's playing okay ball. Their defense is atrocious. Their defense is atrocious. Their quarterback is very good. Their quarterback is very, very good. I like their quarterback. The quarterback is very good.
Do you think he's better than the last guy? Do you think he's better than him?
Not right now, but potentially I think he will be better. You know what I'm saying? But I think we bounced back. I think the bye week came at a perfect time. I wish we was coming off a win instead of a loss. But you know, maybe that's what they needed. You know what I'm saying? Like, to shake them up a little bit. Like, you guys played very well against Texas A&M, but almost is only good in horseshoes. You know what I'm saying? If was a spliff, you know what I'm saying? If was a fifth, we all be hungover, right? But I think the coaches understand, because we got a bunch of great dudes at every position as a coach. You know what I'm saying? Start from the head coach all the way down to the GA, right? I think they understand the importance. I think they really, I think we're going to see some changes. I don't know what changes we're going to see. I mean, personnel-wise, I think we're going to see some changes. I don't know where and who, but I think they come out with a more sense of urgency. And it shouldn't take much to get up for this game, because this team beat you, three years in a row?
Yeah,
like 3 years in a row.
All those guys have been on the field on that team, those teams.
Yeah. So they beat you.
Losses, so
yeah. Excuse me. So I don't think it's a tough game to get up for. And I think this is a game where we can make a statement. It's a conference game, so we got to win this game to stay in contention, to win the Coastal, to make it to the ACC championship game. So this is it right here. So this is our one-game championship right here. One-game championship right here. You know what I'm saying? Win this game, and then we'll worry about the next game after that. But we gotta go out here and win. Offense has to execute. Offensive line has to control the line of scrimmage. TVD has to play better. He has to be more accurate, more decisive. He has to look off receivers a little more. He's kind of right now zero in on one guy and not scanning the field. I need my secondary. I need my corners to play better press man. Better technique. You know what I'm saying? Better feet discipline. But I think we bounce back, bro, and I honestly think we get a dub tomorrow.
Yeah, of course, I won't ever think we're gonna lose a game. But I do think North Carolina is a must win. You know what I'm saying? From a player morale and a belief. You know what I'm saying? It's a new staff, so kind of starting off kind of shaky or whatnot. But I do think this is a really big win. Three losses in a row will really crush the morale of your team. It's going to be hard to get them boys to get ready to play unless it's like Florida State or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I do hope we see some changes, man. I would love for him. I want to see changes from a coaching and a scheme standpoint. You can establish the run, but I want to see some better pass concepts.
Definitely see that. Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I want to see a lot of rhythm throws, get them in rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of like basketball. If you're just waiting on the sideline it's kind of like playing with LeBron James. He gonna dribble. Then when he drives, he gonna dish to the court onto the outskirts and expect you to hit the shot, and you ain't shot the whole game. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So I need you to dink and dunk, quick pass, quick slant, run past option, do what he does best. I know some reports came out that they've been meeting more and stuff like that, and that is kind of concerning. It's like, I thought y'all would be meeting a lot more than what y'all said, you know what I'm saying, what y'all said y'all have been. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, they pick this brain and say, hey, what are you comfortable with? You know what I'm saying? And base your game plan around your quarterback, because the great OCs do that. I'm not saying Lashley was the greatest OC ever, but he played to his players. He called his scheme based off his player strength. With De'Aaron King, you seen a lot more running and, you know what I'm saying, rollouts with him. TVD came in. It was more so, hey, we're going to edit this thing out, quick passes. He's good at reading the RPO, so we're going to do that a lot. When we did that against Middle Tennessee State, we started moving the ball, and then he went away from it. You feel me? Right. So, I mean, I think he has to get TVD confidence early. If he don't get his confidence early, we're going to see a repeat of the last 3 weeks. You feel what I'm saying? If that happens, what do you do? Do you pull him early, or do you wait at the second half?
Nah, if it's like he struggles early, then you got to pull him early, and you got to put Jake in. You know what I'm saying? But if we're running RPO, I need TVD to keep that thing sometimes. I need him to keep that DN honest, so that DN ain't chasing the play down from the back and tackling and running. You know what I'm saying? I need TVD to keep that thing and break that thing out the backside. I need him to keep that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But if he's struggling, if he is struggling like bad early, then yeah, I think you pull him early and you go to Jake and see what Jake can do, and see what Jake can do. But I don't think he's gonna. Well, I don't think he's gonna struggle. You know what I'm saying? But if he do, I'm fully confident in Jake. You know what I'm saying? That's what we brought him here for. You know what I'm saying? But you know, he has to play better too. You know what I'm saying? Because I
got a question. I got a question for you. Because we've been a part of teams where certain people, like, certain guys should be playing.
Right.
And you can tell when that person finally gets in the game how his peers react. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you seen it when Jake got in the game, you saw a whole different, you know what I'm saying? Okay, God damn, he finally in the game. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Do you think it's some type of division going on with something? You know what I'm saying? From the class, or you just think it was just one of those things like, man, he's struggling right now.
Yeah, I just think it was that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's no division. You know what I'm saying? I just think, and I don't think it's no division because it was like, yo, look what TV did for y'all last year. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he was he was like garbage and they just he's a starter again and he's picking up where he left off last year, being sorry, and the team is like, yo, why is this dude still playing? Like, then with Jake going in, like, yes, word. I don't think it's that. I just think he was just struggling. But players like Jake. You know what I'm saying? But players like Jake. They like him. So
Jake has this certain. I mean, for me on the outside looking in on TVD, he looks like the more conservative, laid back guy. He don't really club. He don't go out. He just hang. Right. You know what I'm saying? Hang with his girlfriend or whatnot.
Jake is the raw guy.
Jake, the raw guy. He at Tootsie's with him and whatever.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And it's kind of like they came in together, as far as him and a lot of our starters now, as far as the skill position. You know what I'm saying? So they got a different bond than they do with TVD, and you can kind of sense that. And
right.
The thing, I think the task that Mario has in the locker room is to talk with TVD. If I'm not saying it is the case, I'm not saying it is the case. You know what I'm saying? If you sense that and you get word back that hey, you need to socialize with your peers a little bit more. You need to, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
they don't
interact a little bit more.
Right.
And you'll see a difference. So hopefully that's not the case, man. But I think Mario has enough guys like, of course, Ed Reed and stuff like that. Was a big personality in locker rooms that he can see stuff and be like, hey man, you shunning away a little bit too much from your teammates. You need to be, you know what I'm saying? When you want to go into that little hole and just relax. No, you can't do that. You got to step out your comfort zone.
Yeah, you the QB. Like, you the QB. Like, you got to be able to. Your troops got to be able to trust you in battle.
Yep.
Like they got to be able to trust you and go in battle. So you got to lead these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that he isn't and he hasn't, but he just got the quarterback got to have a certain type of edge to him. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a certain type of edge. You don't gotta be a rah-rah guy. Like look at Lamar Jackson. He's not a rah-rah guy, but Lamar still has a certain edge to him, which his teammates gravitate to him and they gonna ball out for him. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, everybody's different. But
Baby Shaq had said something pretty. I like this comment. Does TVD rewatch the UNC game last and get some motivation on how that game ended? Hopefully he does. I mean, because he came on strong second half, and we was a deflected pass away from winning the game, or potentially winning the game or tying it up with a field goal.
Hey Tony, you're right. Hey Tony, you absolutely right. We cannot start slow.
If we start slow against them boys, it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna be ugly. What's up with all these injuries and prep? I'm sorry, I haven't watched anything. Who's been hurt? Who got injured?
I don't know.
Who got injured, Cuban? I don't know any injuries, big dog. I haven't looked at 24/7 or anything like that this week.
I like that. I like that stunner boy. Like, exactly. He gotta be like Achilles, yo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Achilles was the truth. But Arroyo, man, man, you can't really prevent injuries, man. You can't really, you can't prevent them. It's football. It's unfortunate, but it happens.
It happens, man. That's the game, man. That's if you play the game long enough, you're gonna get some type of injury, whether minor or major. You're gonna get nicked up. Like, you're gonna get nicked up.
Yeah. So hopefully, with modern medicine right now, he should bounce back. You know what I'm saying, and be stronger than ever. You know what I'm saying. But you said some things about changes. What changes from personnel standpoint that you want to see?
Like I said earlier this week or last week, I said, I would like to see Daryl Porter play a little more at corner. I think he did well when he was in. I think it's time to give him a shot. When he was at West Virginia, he was their best corner. He was one of the better corners in that conference. He hasn't forgotten how to play. So, and when he got in, he played a lot of snaps and he played well. So I believe he's going to play a lot. The D-line, I don't need I'm fine with how the D-line has performed. Yeah. I'm fine with how the D-line has performed as a group all season, everybody, and even as individuals. I'm pleased with that. I would like to see excuse me. I would like to see a switch up at the right side, right tackle. I'd like to see Tagapolo get in there some. And even if Zion is healthy, right guard, or put him back at left tackle, not left guard, right tackle, for Zion, or put him back at left tackle and put Campbell at right guard, whatever, or leave Campbell where he's at because he's been playing fine. I just want to see something different. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see something different. I know Skinner is going to play. I would like to see Brantley play at tight end some. Monterelli, I think that's his name. I like him. I like his physicality he brings to the tight end position as a blocker. I'm like, we got cats that can ball. I just like to see them play a little more and see what they can give us.
I want to see offensively. I want to see Rooster as the starting back this week. I think he just gives you that quick play that he can get the momentum going early, right? From a running standpoint, you can. I think you can do a lot more with him, as far as with your play calling. Of course, you're going to get paired some carries or whatnot. Also, I want to see Brashard Smith. I want to see him a little bit more. I don't think we've seen him enough. You know what I'm saying, in the games. I think they need to design, and that's my issue that I have with Gaddis. He isn't designing plays for certain type of players. You feel what I'm saying? Like, even when we was in our heyday, certain players had certain plays that was like, we got to give him the ball. This is your play right here. We finna call it. You know what I'm saying? You got to get a guy like that the ball. We have to. And we can say all we want about receivers dropping passes, but also, man, you got to give them a chance. You can't be doing a bunch formation to the, you know what I'm saying, to the short side of the field and then run all hitches and get mad when they don't get separation. You feel what I'm saying? Or running all out routes when the corners can just squat, and you see what I'm saying, on the route. You can't do that. You can't say it's the receivers when you're seeing that type of play calling. Spread these guys out. That's what South Florida players do best. They play best in the spread. We've seen that. We've been dying for a spread offense for the longest. We got a short sample of it for 2 years, and the receivers was taken off. You got good young receivers, man. I haven't turned my back on these receivers. I think we have some good receivers, but they need opportunity. They need confidence. They need confidence boosters. Like you said, run a screen pass. Just like a quarterback need to be in rhythm, receivers need to be in rhythm. You can't just can't throw a receiver out there in the third quarter and he's been sitting the whole game and expect him to catch for 170. You know what I'm saying? You can't have a back sitting. You can't. That's just like them trying to put Thad out there in the fourth quarter and he been sitting the whole game. He gonna be, you know what I'm saying? He dry. You know what I'm saying? He not warmed up no more.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? So I want to see Thad get. I want them to utilize all three backs. You got three good running backs. Use them, bro. If you got to do two backs, put two backs on the. You know what I'm saying? That's what I haven't seen.
Hey, somebody just threw a name up, right? And I'm gonna say something. I want you to say yes or no. I'm gonna say it. I want you to say you can see that happen or you can't see that happening.
Talking to me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I got you.
Al Golden gets the Georgia Tech job.
I can see that.
And I only said that because somebody put his name in there, and I just thought of him. I just thought of him.
But the thing with Al Golden was,
I can see him at Nebraska. I can see him at Nebraska too, yo.
I can definitely see him he fits perfectly at Nebraska.
I can see him at Nebraska.
But he can't hire turkey tits. He hired turkey tits. He's gonna be fired in 2 years.
Hey, you know he's gonna hire his boy, yo.
He's gonna hire his boy.
He's gonna hire.
If he hired D'Onofrio, he gonna be back in the job market.
He gonna hire his boy in some capacity, linebacker coach or DC. If he was smart, he'd just bring him as a linebacker coach and hire a DC.
Yeah. Because one thing I will give them credit for, they recruited some really good linebackers, some gems.
They did.
What's the kid? Eddie, the one that saved the game against Georgia Tech, Eddie Johnson or something like that.
Eddie Jordan.
Whatever his name was.
Eddie Johnson or something like that.
Johnson.
Yeah. Oh, he was nice.
Oh, he was nice. Nobody knew about this kid.
Number 44.
Yeah, he got Figueroa from Virginia, from your area. Got Figueroa when he got caught up with that little, you know what I'm saying, that little nonsense. You know what I'm saying? He had some, he recruited some killers. I give D'Onofrio that. He did recruit some killers. But back to what I was saying as far as on the changes, defensive side. I don't know what Coach still has to do, but he has to get GB3 on the field. He has to. Gabe needs to be on the field. He's been, to me, for the past 2 years, he was our best defensive player. The past 2 years, as far as from a consistency standpoint and a tackling standpoint. I rarely see him miss tackles, and he's super smart, very versatile, can play safety, corner, and linebacker. Kevin Steele, I truly believe in him, but he has to figure out a way to get GB on the field, along with Avante. You feel what I'm saying? We got to get our best players on the field. I did like the fact that I seen Chase Smith playing a lot, you know what I'm saying, last week. He played pretty good. He played pretty decent. Far as with Blades, man, and you know what I'm saying, I'm a DJ Ivy guy, man, but you know, I'm not gonna rag on the kid, but he had a bad game last game. He played good against Texas A&M, but I still think he has all the measurables and the technique and the skills to get the job done. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying?
He got to be more
consistent. He has to be more consistent in his technique. I see sometimes some majority of the time he get beat is because he took a false step or some type of improper technique method that he didn't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I think Adai's a great DB coach. So I'm definitely not ragging on his coaching because I seen what he did at Georgia. You feel what I'm saying? And at West Virginia. So he has the coaching ability. You know what I'm saying? And I can't leave out Stevenson. Stevenson got to play better.
Yeah.
He got to play better. I don't know if he's got you know what I'm saying, he nicked up or something, but this ain't the Tyreek I saw last year. You feel what I'm saying? And like you said, bro, you got to give Darryl Porter Jr. a shot. But who do you take out? Because I think both of them can be replaceable right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do you get one of the young bucks? I don't know if I don't know if Rodgers, you know what I'm saying, healthy enough to play. Well, you need to try to get one of these younger guys a shot. And missing Marcus Clark leaving really hurt us. Because I think he would be doing really well right now. Because he was long range, he was always in position. You know what I'm saying? So I think losing him right now, and you can start to see, you know what I'm saying, see the issues. Linebacker style, I don't think, man, Corey Flagg, man, he's been playing decent, bro. I don't have no complaints on Flagg, man. So I think the linebackers are playing, they're playing pretty good. They're not playing the best, they're not playing at a super high level, but they've been playing solid. You know what I'm saying? But I just hope that I think we're gonna have to put pressure on this guy. I don't think we're gonna be able to sit back in zone and just play man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to put some pressure on him, have some exotic blitzes. I think not with just the D lineman. I think we're gonna have to pressure with the linebackers to disrupt the timing. We're gonna have to play a lot more bump and run. And I think if we did do that, I think DJ Ivy and Tyreek would you know what I'm saying, do a lot better. You feel what I'm saying with that? Because I think they kind of got beat on a stutter step type move when the dude got around him. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So let's read some of these. Boom. Citizen, what my boy Cuban said. Citizen don't judge or stuff.
No, you're talking about same thing happened at Oregon.
Oregon, yeah. Still can't fathom how Gatham was who was a DB. But that's the same with Al Golden. Al Golden is a defensive coach, and he was a tight end in college. Right. That's very weird to me. I definitely get that. Yeah, man. Please hit that like button. Please hit the like button. Chris, what's up, Chris? We need to run it like they did on us 2 years ago. I think TVD hit a few deep balls, open up. Yes, take some shots. Take some shots downfield. Take some shots.
Their defense is not good at all.
Exactly. We're gonna be able to score. We have to match their intensity on offense early. You feel what I'm saying? We can't have our first 3 possessions be 3 and out because it can easily be 17-0.
Yo, they got 40 points scored on them in 1 quarter.
They did do that.
App State scored 40 on them in 1 quarter, bro.
They did do that, but we don't have the offense of scheme like App State.
I mean, we got better offensive players than App State, bro. All around.
I agree. But
they give up 33 points a game.
And we ain't scoring that a game. We ain't scoring 33 a game.
Hey, look, this better be that off. This needs to be that offense explosion game right here. This needs to be it, bro.
Yeah, I agree. I go there and yeah. Word on that. Hold on. See, one of the best. Yes, I definitely agree, man. We got to get him on the field, man. This kid came back and could have left, bro. Give that man some playing time, bro. He got your only pick 6 of the year. Give that man some shine. Boom. Reboots his brain. Hey, leave my boy alone, dog. We need to see that defense. Yes, that's the defense we need to see. We need to see the defense that came to play against Texas A&M. We do that, we beat them by 14 points. We don't, we lose by 7. And you won't ever hear me say that. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever say stuff like that. But if we're not clicking on all cylinders, them boys gonna be trying to. Mac Brown gonna be trying to make a statement. You feel what I'm saying? He gonna be trying to grab his arm like he did my boy Manny at the end of the game.
Right.
Rogers is skin and bones coming off ACL. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. Graves. That's what I'm thinking about. Shaq. Graves. I'm thinking about Graves. He coming off the ACL injury. Graves. 33 a game. Boom. GB3. But say we lose this game, then what? Black. What's your if we lose this game, what's your opinion on the staff?
My opinion is still the same. It's I don't even, bro. I'll visit that if it happens, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Hey man, I just want a what if scenario, bro. If it happens, give me just first thing off your mind. What would you be? How would you be?
I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed. But I ain't like, yo, I'm not gonna be like get rid of everybody off the rip, but I'm gonna be pissed. And I'm like, just like I was with the last folk, like, yo, let them cats figure it out. If somebody got to go in the off season, OC, DC, whatever, then that will have to get done. Like, yo,
so do you call for Gaddis' head if we have another lackluster performance on the offensive side of the ball? And I think, and you made a good point, Tony. I think if we lose this game, I think you're gonna start seeing some decommitments. I agree.
Well, you probably will. We probably will, but I don't know. I'll wait and see if that happens. I don't really do the what if game, but we'll see. I don't think it's gonna happen, but we'll see.
Hey, I'm turning. If we lose this game, bro, I'm turning that notch up a little bit more. I'm gonna be a lot more vocal. Hey, we need some folks to starting to get, hey, your job on the line. I ain't talking about. I'm not talking about Mario. He deserved at least 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? I give him 3 years. You know what I'm saying? But he got to win. Like I said, we got to win the coast. We got to win the conference next year. To me, we got to win it. You know what I'm saying? But that knob gonna start turning. You know what I'm saying? Especially
we gotta make the conference championship game this year.
Yes, we have to make it this year.
We have to make the conference championship game this year. That's just me. That's just my opinion as a fan.
If we don't, it's a bust.
Make the conference. We have to make the conference championship game this year.
There's no reason why Duke should have a better record than us right now. There's no way. There's no reason. No reason North Carolina should have a better record than us. You know what I'm saying, this year. They got a first-time starter at quarterback that's looking better than the guy that got experience. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's no excuses. It's no excuses, bro. There's no excuses. Yep, decommit. This is how you drag a shootout between. I think it's gonna, me personally, bro. I don't think it's gonna be a high scoring game. I think it's gonna be like a 35-28 type. Well, I guess you can say that's high scoring. Do you consider 35-28 high scoring?
Yeah.
Or
that's
high scoring?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah. Well, I think it'd be like a 30. I think it'd be like a 35-20 something type victor either way. You feel what I'm saying? Of course, I think we're gonna win the game.
But I want to win, but I want to look good too. I want execution to look good. You know what I'm saying? Like I want
that same push we had against Texas A&M on the offensive line. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, I'm cool. We won 28-10. I'm okay with that. Long as it looks good, the execution looks fine, the tackling is good, the route combinations is crisp, receivers are catching the ball, TVD looks good, and the running game is clicking. Like
a clean game.
Yeah, clean game. We going into conference play right now, bro. You know, we about to be in conference play.
Yeah, this, you know what I'm saying? We fought, like I said, we 4 games in, bro. We 5 games in now. We 5 games in with a bye week. There's no excuses why this team should not come out clicking on all cylinders.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it's a statistic out there. Mario, I think, is undefeated off of bye weeks. Hopefully that streak continues.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Hopefully that streak continues because in previous, my boy, he wasn't good off buys. You feel what I'm saying? So hopefully that changed. He'll be good off, you know what I'm saying? We get the victory tomorrow, man. But I still got faith in the guys, man, the players. I think we got, you know what I'm saying, a lot of good players, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I just want a victory, man, by any means. I don't care if it's by 1 point. You feel what I'm saying? I just want the W. Because if we lose.
Go ahead, bro.
Because if we lose, bro, it's going to be hell to pay.
Yeah.
It's going to be smoke in the city.
Yeah, it's smoke in the city. But I think our young men, I think they understand. They chilling right now in the hotel, probably going over film last pregame or day before preparations and team meals. I think them young men understand. I think they're gonna seize the moment. I think they're gonna seize the moment, man. And the game at 4:00. So I think it'll be a nice crowd for them young men to go out and to show up and show out. You know what I'm saying, for the home fans, and get that dub and the first win in ACC play, bro.
It's critical to what you know what I'm saying, to where we trying to go. You feel what I'm saying? We're trying to get to that coaster, man. We gotta beat North Carolina to get there. One game at a time. We can't afford 2 losses and just think we're gonna win the conference. Because truth be told, a lot of teams that we think wasn't going to be good, looking decent, looking pretty good. I did not expect North Carolina to be 4-1. You feel what I'm saying? I did not expect. I definitely didn't expect Duke.
I mean, yeah, they could literally be like 2 and something, 2 and 3. I know. I get that. I'm saying the App State game, and that Georgia Southern game, like not Georgia Southern, Georgia State. So yeah, but I mean, you're right. They're not. So it is what it is, and it's up to us tomorrow.
At the end of the day, it's about that W. You know what I'm saying? It's about the W.
It's up to us tomorrow to give them that. Give them that second L.
I got a question for you, and we're gonna get up out of here in a second. You know what I'm saying? A little quick show. Which loss is worse, the Middle Tennessee loss or the La Tech and FIU? Which loss is worse?
FIU and La Tech.
Man, get the fuck, Black, get the fuck out of here, dog. Come on, bro.
Hold up. La Tech shut us out. 14-0 in a bowl game.
Bro.
La Tech shut us out. And FIU, bro. FIU
on the same level, bro. La Tech was 10-3 that year. That was 10-3.
Yeah, but La Tech is not on Miami's level.
But this the thing though. I got some stats for you.
La Tech,
do you know La Tech and FIU put up 497 yards total and only 44 points total combined against us then? Middle Tennessee State had that in one game. They had over 500 yards total offense. They scored 45 points.
I get that.
They dominated us.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, they shut us out. We didn't even score against La Tech. They shut us out 14-0. We didn't even score.
We threw 4 interceptions that game.
Yeah,
that was on
we didn't score. We couldn't run the ball. We couldn't do nothing.
Come on, Black. Bro,
you couldn't do nothing, man. And look, at the end of the day, an L is an L. No matter what, an L is an L.
Oh, boy, you funny, dog. Come on, man. You know that you ain't gonna get. You ain't gonna get that.
Hold on. Let me ask you this, right? Like everybody says, Eno is trash, right? Everybody says Eno is trash, right? But look at his offenses. Look what his offense is doing at Maryland.
He's doing good at Maryland.
So, like, was he really trash, or did we just not have the person? Did we not have the personnel to run what he wanted to run, or we didn't really have the horses like we thought we had? Because his offense in Maryland looks pretty damn good. Looks okay.
But do you
looks
think,
okay.
You think Maryland got better talent than Miami?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying maybe at this point he got a decent quarterback. He got a little tour. maybe at this point, at this stage, he has better players than he did at Miami at that time. I don't know. But
maybe
all
he
I'm saying
adjusted the
is,
scheme, though. Maybe he adjusted the scheme as well.
yeah, exactly. Maybe he did that too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, whatever scheme he's working, whatever scheme he's using, it wasn't the same scheme that he had when he was running here.
What I would give him this. He didn't have the quarterback. He didn't. I think if he would have had King his first year,
right,
or Brad Kaya or TVD or something like that, I think you would have seen a better product on the field, because you got to think we were bouncing between Jaron Williams and Nkosi, and both of them
you're right. I'm just saying, yeah. So
that's what, I agree, but at that time, Enos was trash. That season, he was trash offensively. You know what I'm saying? Because that 14, that not putting up points, that stifled a lot of our shit, though. Yeah. We put better product against Florida. We beat them. You feel me?
And the O-line wasn't that good either.
Exactly. You playing a freshman, you playing Zion at left tackle. Granted, he got better as the season went. You feel what I'm saying? But I think the second year, but it happened how it's supposed to happen. Because it happened how it's supposed to happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Before we get out of here, bro.
Nah, just happy everybody came through on this Friday evening. You know, the eve of the UNC game. You know what I'm saying? There's both our Twitter handle. Well, that's my man Twitter handle. That's my Twitter handle too, but I got a 2 at the end, and it's my IG also. The Cash App's at the bottom. Y'all hit the Cash App so we can, continue to upgrade the page and make this thing look more professional for y'all. We appreciate all y'all coming through. You know what I'm saying? We love the support. Like my man said, y'all go tell somebody to come subscribe, hit the like button, your post notification bell so you can be alerted of anytime we about to go live and give y'all some great content.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all, man. Again, tell Kane to tap in with us. Hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, and share our shit on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And we about to get out this thing. Thank y'all for tuning in for these 42 minutes. And we're going to give it to you raw and uncut on the Storm Warning Show, baby. Oh, and we out this thing, baby. Yes, sir. Yeah.